and welcome to another episode of Spectating Urzikstan Solos, where today we are watching Filippo P. Now, in this lobby, already at the beginning, by the way, they did beat me in the gulag, so that's who their one kill is. In this lobby, there have been accusations of cheats, haccusations, if you will. So we'll see whether anything happens with that. I think it's probably just someone being salty. There's a lot of people chatting in chat today. I don't know if there's a way to turn the text chat off. I don't really know. So again, just like last episode of this, someone's come to land over at these markets. But this time, there's actually people fighting now. I just saw something flashed up, a red dot flashed up over there. There's also a black site key. So I've got the BP-50 from the gulag. They seemed alright in the gulag. Like, they definitely beat me just by having better aim than I had. We didn't really know where each other were. I threw a smoke grenade, ran through it, we swapped sides. But then when we saw each other at the same time, they just hit their shots better from the other side of the gulag. So they've got decent aim. Now we'll see how this goes. Right. Someone's up on the roof. That's pretty good if someone's up on the other roof, but it's not very good if you're getting shot in the face by somebody else. There's at least two people here. If someone's on the other roof, then you can climb up on this roof and maybe have a go at shooting them, but... Now, they've kind of managed to escape this fight and let the other two fight, I think, which is pretty cool. Pretty solid. They're pushing up. Oh, so someone's fighting at the buy station there. Yeah, this guy's dead. Okay, aiming at a dead person, not great. It's right below you. He's right below you. You just saw him. You just saw him. You just saw him. Ah, no! He sort of slid at an awkward time and his gun wasn't up ready, and then he fell in the floor, or possibly fell in half. So now we're going to be watching Never Give Up instead. This person, I think, has just cleared out this entire area. So what are they on, like 3 kills? Yeah, 3 kills. Here we go. Never give up. They're also playing as that kind of cool Borderlands skin. I do quite like this skin. As much as I always want to rally against microtransactions and how they're kind of ruining some of the stuff that I used to enjoy in games, you know, unlocking cosmetics and stuff like that. And I think they're preying on vulnerable people and getting them to spend more money than they're willing to, maybe, on this stuff. I think it's quite predatory. I think they use different methods to try and disguise how much money you're really spending. But all of that aside, some of the skins look pretty good. The artists who make them, generally pretty talented. This season, or not this season, this year, there's been a lot with rubbish trousers for some reason. Oh, that was like insta aim.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone location.
That was okay. So that was the kind of aim where now I'm going to be a little bit suspicious of next time, because I guess they kind of knew where that person was from hearing them, but they span around and just immediately on target there. That looked a little bit suspicious to me. Don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think it looks suspicious? This person does have 5 people spectating them now, after only killing 4. Which is a bit weird. I guess everyone who was spectating that previous person just came over to them. I don't know. That looked very odd to me. That's the first time we've seen this guy kill someone, and his aim just looked too good. It's really interesting. Maybe I'll do one of these episodes sometime from my PlayStation with crossplay off. When you're watching people with crossplay off, their aim is just different. Like, it's hard to describe. You know, there are still people who have very good aim. There's still people who can track you well. Is it that person's body who fell through the floor? There's still people who can track you well and hit you from a long way away, blah, blah, blah. But generally when you're watching someone fighting, especially if they're taken by surprise a little bit, you see them kind of correcting their aim. You know, they'll try and aim at first, and then they'll have to make little corrections. And so it'll take like a split second for them to get it on target, and then they can track, etc. It doesn't just snap on out of nowhere. But whenever I'm spectating on PC, or on Xbox, that seems to happen a lot, where it just seems to be like people acquire their targets perfectly. They don't overshoot it, they don't undershoot it, they just spot on. And sometimes I think it's because people are cheating. Maybe it's just because people are better on PC and Xbox, who knows. Like, you know, you can imagine just because there's a lot more PlayStations out there than there are gaming PCs or Xboxes, there's probably a much wider range of skills on PlayStation than there are on PC. You know, people who play on PC, I think, tend to be a bit more serious about playing games. They tend not to be super casual players, just because, you know, if you've gone out of your way to spend a bunch of money on a PC and deal with all the faff that comes along with playing on PC, you're probably okay at games at least. Whereas PlayStation, anyone can just load up a PlayStation and do what they want. That was a group skin. See, that doesn't look suspicious. No aim there. That didn't look like they knew they were there. No, that looked completely normal. That didn't look like they were cheating at all to me. Maybe they were just lucky that first time. Like, their aim was good, don't get me wrong. You know, they got the kill. But didn't look suspicious there. That's interesting. We can't see the bunker nearby things. They're right next to a bunker now. But we can't see the bunker nearby thing showing up on the minimap. I'm guessing that's there to stay for the next few weeks at least, just because with Season 4, we've got new stuff happening in the bunkers. Check out my video on what's coming in Season 4 if you want to see about that.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Okay, so where's the safe zone for this one? It's the city. They've got pretty much the entire city. He's just on the edge of it now. There's often someone hanging out on top of this building. What is this building even meant to be? That's the bathhouse. What's this? Because inside there's not really anything. It's like not really a palace because there's not bedrooms or anything. It's just a building. I don't really get what its purpose is meant to be. We were in a place called Baden-Baden recently. I don't know if any of you know it. It's in Germany. It's alright, it's quite nice. And they had a building that was a bit like that. It was just like a long building that you'd go in, and then there's just like a hall. And then you go out the other side of it, and there's like nothing else in it. I mean, they had like a little cafe set up on the edge of it, but it didn't look like that's what it was designed for. It looked like it was just kind of an empty building. It was really odd. Very pretty, though. Right. It's looking like he's trying to be aggressive. Is he going to get the big game bounty? That'd be quite exciting. Yeah. Go get that. It's upstairs. Oh! Yeah, he didn't know that person was there. Slow reactions now. It's weird. They seemed to be so confident earlier. Now they're taking a while to react. Oh, nice. I mean, they got it. They got the kill, so I can't complain about that. They were just ready. I think that other person got aggressive thinking that they were out of the way. It's like the big game bounty's right next to them. That's interesting. There's mine there. Yeah. That was an interesting way to try and defeat that mine. It's like, I'm just going to hop. I'm just going to hop slightly over this claymore. You know, claymores in real life, those sorts of mines. I don't know, I'm probably getting the numbers wrong on this, but I remember reading the Wikipedia page about them once. And the lethal range on them is something insane, like 30 meters. As in, if a claymore goes off, everything within 30 meters of being in front of it can get killed. 30 meters! That's insane! That's such a long way. That's so scary. Wait, just got killed by Mr. 47? Was that the Groot who was fighting him before? No, it's not the Groot. Someone else. Oh, was this the big game bounty? He's on 8 kills. He's got one of these fancy gold skins. Oh, apparently, according to Never Give Up, he's cheating. Doesn't look like he's cheating. Is this the guy who he was accusing of cheating? Oh yeah, he's typing a response, I think. Yep. Stopping to type a response. He's even got that fancy liquid metal skin on the sniper rifle. That seems crazy good. Whoa, okay. That was quite an easy kill. That was quite an easy person shooter. Like, they were literally flying in a straight line towards him.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe
The
zone.
fancy skin on the KAMR. It looks so distracting. Like, I feel like if I got it, I'd just constantly be
Supply crates have
just
been
watching the
restocked.
animation.
Load up.
So what level is this guy? Yeah, see, he's level 650. I don't think he's cheating. He's just quite good. He's going to get back up. This is the problem with sniping. That you're essentially just doing it until the other person runs out of self-revive kits. And most people, once they run out of self-revives, will just stop sniping. He's going to go for it again. He just heard someone landing in. No. He definitely... I haven't seen anything that makes him look like he's cheating. Accusations just going crazy in this lobby. This guy just seems like... I mean, he's on 9 kills. He's got these fancy guns. He's probably just quite good and experienced with the game. Oh, there's someone down there.
Gas is
I
closing
think
in.
they know each other, so he's going for the buy. What's he going to buy? Something. I was about to say, is the other guy buying a precision? Problem is, that precision's going to take too long. Whatever he wanted to buy, he's probably bought. And now that precision's wasted. He probably would have been better off just shooting at the buy station. So he's clearing out mines. Oh, is he having a fight with somebody else? There's somebody down on that far building downstairs. I think Mr. 47 might have just put himself in the middle of a fight. And there's somebody just parachuted onto the bridge on the left. Mr. 47's like, I'm just going to close this door. This is probably fine. There's a mine over there on the other side. Look at that. Yep, there's a guy in the little garage entrance on the right. I don't know if you saw him. Don't know if his field of view's turned up high enough. Gulag re-entry kit. Nope, he doesn't need that apparently. Maybe he hasn't been to the Gulag yet. Is there someone up there? I can't see anyone there. He hasn't got a UAV up. Why is he so sure there's somebody there? What's he... I don't really understand what he's aiming at. He seems 100% confident that someone is going to peek outside that water barrel. This is really weird. He didn't pop a UAV, did he? Like, UAV would maybe make sense so he'd know that someone was there and we wouldn't see it and spectate it, but I don't remember him popping one. Maybe he is cheating. Maybe if you rewind it, you'll be able to tell what gave it away that that person was going to pop up exactly there. Why didn't you shoot him?
Gas is closing in.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit like he knew that that guy was there. Maybe something else gave it away. Maybe there was some other little clue. Or maybe he's got walls, who knows. Mortars galore. So there was somebody... Oh no, not in this one. They're in the bigger building. They're still in the bigger building. On this floor as well. So he's trying to get into zone. He's just been like, okay, we're wasting enough time. This is a mistake I've made a lot recently in Warzone. It's just getting involved in a fight and then kind of forgetting about the zone or thinking, okay, we don't need to start moving until the zone gets to you.
Gas is moving.
And then you just get in that horrible situation where like you have to move even if it's not safe.
Enemy here.
Well, he's definitely not got aimbot. Like 100% not. Okay. But then he hits all of those shots really well. God knows what's going on with this guy. Let me know in the comments. What do you think is going on with Mr. 47? Is he good? That's the thing. It's not only do I not know if he was cheating because of that thing where it looked a bit like he had aimbot. I mean, where he had walls, but he doesn't seem to have aimbot. But then sometimes he does seem to have aimbot. But also, I don't even know if he's good or not. I mean, he's got 9 kills, so he's doing well. Like, for me, getting 9 kills in a game of solos would be good. If I was on 9 kills, I'd be like, this is a great game. I would save it. I have a bunch of videos like that on my videos in my videos folder that say things like 9 kills. Because that is remarkable to me. Oh, some guy just went flying up. There, oh, no, you could have let the other guy self first and killed him. Oh, that's a bit rude. Well, he's on 10 kills now. He's on double digits. I think to anyone,
Only
10
10
kills
left.
is good. Even though I know there's people who are like, oh, if you're playing Warzone, good players get 20 kills every game or something. It's just not true. Like, you spectate even some of the best players in the world, and they will have plenty of games where they get like 10 kills. I would say 10 kills. If that's like an average, 10 kills as an average would be super good. Obviously, you know, my average is probably like 1 or 2 kills. There's plenty of games where I don't get any kills. He's really worried about his occupation scan. Now, he'll be able to see if anyone else has been tagged on that. Like, we can't. There might have been some people running. Might have been some people trying to get into the area. Just don't know. And there's not really any way for us to know. Okay, he's being very, like, studious, checking everything, which you wouldn't do if you had walls, unless he was worried about people spectating him. And then he was like, okay, I want to make it look like I'm looking for people. I wonder how much cheaters care about stuff like that. Do you think cheaters are, like, putting on a bit of a play for everyone, being like, oh, I wonder if someone's there. So this guy, if he had walls, I would say there's someone behind that wall down there. But then he's just stopped looking at them, so there probably isn't. Otherwise, he wouldn't have stopped
You're in
looking.
the top 5. Bring home the win.
I think he's just looking around. He seems very confident there's no one below that little wall. Otherwise, that was an insanely risky move. I don't know. I don't know what to make of Mr. 47.
You're losing ground.
He is a hitman. How is there not a hitman skin in this game? That would, I mean, I know it's a different company and everything, but that would be a good crossover. It just seems an appropriate crossover. Anything with assassins in, you know, you could have Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. You could have John Wick, obviously. Agent 47. James McAvoy in Wanted. Is it James McAvoy in Wanted? I think it is. Angelina Jolie in Wanted. Wanted, I think, is an underrated film. And there was a tie-in video game that I also think was underrated. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's the best game ever. Far from it. But it was a lot of fun. Oh! I felt like they knew that person was there as well, but then they still couldn't kill them in time. So now we're watching Mika. I feel like I've watched loads of people called Mika. Is it just a really common name? Only 5 kills, so not doing absolutely insane. You know, if you're in the top 5 and you've only got 5 kills, that's like pretty normal, I think. I mean, you could shoot that if you want. That person's blasting you because they probably just saw you with a recon drone. Maybe you should have shot them. I don't know. You had the crosshairs right on it. Like, what possible reason would... Oh, I suppose if you didn't want to give away that you're there. But it's a recon drone. They know you're there. Oh, Mika. Right, now we've got Tony, but Tony might be getting shot out the air. I'm not entirely sure. Nope. 3 left. He's on 9 kills. Blasting people. He's got that cool see-through gun. I quite like this. It's got like a gold barrel, but you can see through the rest of it. I think that's pretty cool. I thought it was the one with bones in it at first, but I don't think this is. Oh no, maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it does have bones in it. I don't know. It's got something going on in there. Right. 1v1v1. The other two are fighting. Right, it's 1v1 now. You've just wasted the time. You could have third-partied that if you just jumped down. I don't know if you saw Mountaineer on. If he did, he could have just jumped down and finished this. But now he's in a bit of a predicament. Does the other guy know where you are? I think his aim's legit. I think... Oh, it's that guy. It's the Borderlands one. Yeah, I think that was quite legitimate. What was that blue thing that popped out at the end? That was weird. But yeah, I feel like that was legitimate aim. And you could see he was kind of bouncing a little bit, having to correct a little bit. It kind of looked all right. Anyway, GG's. That was a fun game. I mean, let me know in comments, like I said, what you think of Mr. 47. Do you think he was doing anything suspicious? I'd be interested to know. We'll do at least one more of these. That'll probably be coming out on Friday. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.